Param Shanti, भेद के भेद की परम महाशांति है. So today we have a Saturday. It's every Saturday. This channel is associated for sharing the wisdom and knowledge from Babuji Dashratbhai Patel channel, and there are a lot of questions, spiritual questions, many people have, and the community what we are here, we found all the answers. Every individual soul had individual questions, individual person has individual question, and all those questions are answered by the wisdom of from Babuji. So he on his channel is Babuji Dashratbhai Patel. You can see here, this is his channel, and he's having lots of books also now available. um, so there is a course associated on this channel, so that's Atma Gyan ke bare mein. So since it's in there are a lot of videos and playlists in English, so I'm bringing it here, the Hindi episode, and we will understand a bit about it, what is this video is about it, and then we can follow by the meditation. So if you see that one single video of Bapuji covers many answers for many questions answer. If you see these chapters, first first one, the topic was the Sankalpo ka Yuddha ka Arth. Means there is always a um, restlessness, means it's because of the lots of thoughts in the mind. So a very important thought, uh, I mean to say that a thought which is coming from the from your mind, it's taking the energy from your soul. So if you are having a little um, or power of your soul is used for every thought. So nowadays what is happening is there is a war between the negative thoughts or positive thoughts. So what are those thoughts, and what type of thoughts are have draining your power, draining your soul power? What are the effects when the soul power get drained? What are the symptoms come you see in your mental health, your physical health? Because mental health, everything starts from the subtle world. So your subtle world get disturbed, and then it comes on the physical health. So Bapuji has explained this in very detailed video, Sankalpo ka Yuddha, negative atmosphere, and he also covers that Parchintan and Parchintan versus Swachintan, meaning talking about thinking about other people versus thinking about yourself. So this is very obvious that, or if you see your whole day, if you're going to office or anywhere, there are few moments you always spend talking about others. But if you're talking to one person is okay, and if you're talking with multiple person, it affects again differently. So what Bapuri mentioned is parchintan, means thinking or talking about, gossiping about somebody is always deplete your energy, drain yourself. So he always suggests people who wants to grow their, uplift their soul energy, they want to find the peace, they should not get entangled with this type of gossiping. It doesn't show up, it doesn't show the effect at that time, but you see the effects afterwards, because to whom you are talking about, whatsoever you are talking about, even good also you are talking about, you are trying to capture the all the data from that particular person's in your aura, and your aura, good vibes are going to him. So it's a vice versa. You're exchanging the energy without even knowing it. So, and why this happens, there is a reason also, but let's go one by one. So Bapuji talk about there is a right now, there is a war between the thoughts, and what you choose with your free will, that's creating your destiny. So negative sankalp ka effect. So if you're thinking negative thought, what are the effects you will see? Negative thoughts could be anything. Talking about negative about the world, what is happening in your surrounding. If you talk too much about that also affects your atmosphere, your house atmosphere. Your aura also affects your family aura. Why? Because whatever thoughts we are exchanging uh, in this air of your house is either polluting or improving. So if it is polluting, then definitely in that house you will have lot of, because those thoughts are in the air. In that air element keeps that thoughts, and these thoughts goes inside the everybody in the family member. So somewhere if their family member is in very positive, very spiritual, so he will have a power to absorb and release, means dilute it, or like uh, sit in meditation and let it go. But if there is a small weakened person in your family, it will absorb, he will absorb, she will absorb, and there will be a fight or something. So this is very small points but very important points. So what is the reason on the reason what we see the chaotic environment atmosphere on the planet earth? What is the reason? The biggest reason is about the negative thoughts of not of one person. It's a collective consciousness effect. It's with the many people thinking negative together, and we see the atmosphere. Bapuji also explained that every place is having its own vibration, and it's this vibration depends on the thoughts atmosphere created by the collective people of there. So whether it's a country, it's community, it's country, or it's the whole planet earth. So what happens with the negative thought? It creates the restlessness between the souls. Now Babuji also talk about that मनुष्य नास्तिक क्यों बन रहा है. We will listen that what Babuji says just for 2 minutes.
बाबूजी, इस वीडियो के अंदर पर्टिकुलरली हम ये जानना चाहेंगे कि संकल्पों का युद्ध जो इस बहुत जबरदस्त युद्ध है ना, बोल दिया. मैं वही कह रहा हूँ कि ये जो युद्ध चल रहा है घर घर के, हर घर के अंदर, सास बहू बेटे बच्चे माँ बाप सब, ईगो ईगो जो है, फॉल्स ईगो जो है वो मतलब ईगो की पावर इतनी बढ़ गई है कि तुम्हें अगर तुमने सोचा और नहीं हुआ तो मतलब समझ लो कि घर के अंदर युद्ध शुरू. बड़े ने बोला, घर में छोटे ने नहीं माना, तो वो फिर युद्ध शुरू. छोटे ने बोला बड़े को तो वैसे पसंद नहीं आता, फिर युद्ध शुरू. तो ये जो युद्ध संकल्पों के कारण जो वाइब्रेशन खराब हो रहे हैं घरों के अंदर, अशांति पैदा हो रही है, मनुष्य के सूक्ष्म शरीर डिस्चार्ज होते जा रहे हैं, उनके अंदर मनोरोग पैदा होते जा रहे हैं, और शांति का नाम और निशान नहीं रहता घरों के अंदर. मनोरोग का कारण ही यही है, इसके मनोरोगी ज्यादा बढ़ रहे हैं. डिप्रेशन का कारण ही है. तो ये तकलीफ है. मतलब कोई किसी को कर्म की थियरी पे छोड़ना नहीं चाहता. मैं यहाँ पे ये इसलिए फिर से डिस्कस करना चाहता हूँ इस टॉपिक को कि जैसे कृष्ण ने भी अर्जुन को कहा था कि कौन जिएगा कौन मरेगा ये तुम्हारी समस्या नहीं है अर्जुन, तुम अपने कर्म करो. तो हमें भी हमारे घर के अंदर जो भी मनुष्य, जो भी हम साथ में रहते हैं, जो भी रिश्तों के कारण हम रहते हैं, तो उन सबको अपने कर्म पे छोड़ देना चाहिए कि वो उसके अच्छे कर्म होंगे तो उसके साथ अच्छा ही होगा, बुरे होंगे तो बुरा होना ही होना. इससे तो भगवान भी आके नहीं बदल सकते. तो हम अपने एक दूसरे को बार बार डिसीजन देते हैं, हम जजमेंट देने लग जाते हैं कि तू तूने ये किया, इसके कारण ये हुआ, तेरे मतलब अपने दोस्त का टोकरा दूसरे पे डालना आज के मनुष्य का सबसे इजी इजी वे, अपने आप को शांत रखने का एक सीधा रास्ता है। दूसरों को अपनी अशांति उसके सिर पे डाल दो ताकि वो अशांत हो जाए, हम शांत हो जाए। जो मन में भड़ासी बोल दिया, मन को शांति मिल गई। लोग ये समझते हैं, आप क्या कहेंगे इस? देखो आज थियरी ऑफ कर्म लोग जानते नहीं कि मैं जो करूँ, विश्वास नहीं है थियरी ऑफ कर्म, थियरी ऑफ कर्म पे भरोसा नहीं है, क्योंकि ऐसी हालत हो गई ना दुनिया की। क्योंकि आजकल क्या है कि जो भ्रष्टाचारी है, जो माँ राक्षस है, ये सारे बहुत ऐश्वर्य भोग रहे हैं, उनके पास मतलब ये लोग डगमगा रहे हैं। बिल्कुल थियरी ऑफ कर्म पे भरोसा लोगों का ट्यूट क्यों गया, मैं बता दूंगा। वो तो पता ही है, आज रावण का राज्य तो रावण सुखी है। पहले भी रावण था ना, मैं आज तो घर घर में रावण की को खाओ। तो रावण सब जो आसुरी वृत्ति वाले हैं वो सब सुखी है, और जो अच्छे बेचारे शांत है वो बेचारे दुखी, उसको दाल रोटी खाने का भी मुश्किल। इसका मतलब इसलिए
Sorry for that. Mhm. So what Babuji is saying that every house is having this problem that people has a now the faith in on the theory of karma is reduced, and because of that they don't want to believe into it. They don't want to people don't believe because they see that the people there are people who have more money, they are happy, and the good people who is having good thoughts are suffering. So because of these all thing, many people stop thinking about the theories like karma and this type of thing, theory of karma. So that's why that makes the person like not believing in the theories, even the god also sometimes, because the surrounding is like that. So right now we are on the iron age, and this iron age is mostly dominating with this mostly dominating with the negative thoughts. Atmosphere is also like that. So everybody is getting affected with the atmosphere, and that's why the people don't believe in the theory of karma and all. Even people are so impatient that they cannot see the if they cannot listen if somebody has said something, so they cannot listen to it uh, by thinking that it is coming as part of the karma also. So there are many things, and because of that we are seeing that many people are now stop following and believing in the god. So that is one of the biggest reason Bapuji mentioned. So main objective is the thought. So next Bapuji was talking about Adhyatma. The spirituality is like a penance now. If you want to make yourself peace and calm, and uh, if you want to work on yourself now, what is happening is since we have listened and heard everything, we think about like a outside outside society, relative society. So when we born, we start with our family. In our family, whatever members are there, the close family, mom, dad, and siblings, anything like that. So that's one family. But since we are the humans are called the social animals. Why? Because this is what being is happening since so many years, right? We have to go and give good in society, and that is very important. Now what happened, the people who were taking part in the society, they are also got trapped or entangled uh, with this atmosphere, negative thoughts and all. So so because we are looking outward, we also become like what we observe and see in our surrounding. So if our surrounding is not trustworthy, we should go inwards, because end of the day We have to work on ourselves. End of the day, when you are restless, who is affected? You are affected. So you have to go inwards. What is happening in surrounding, you can only help when you are silent in inwards. That's what Bapuji says, that Swaparivartan, which is self improvement. And how self improvement can happen? To work on ourselves. Because what Bapuji has mentioned, that in the olden age also there were this happening in the olden age. I mean to say, it's not like a new, it's बापूजी बोलते हैं कि ब्रह्मांड में लड़ाई झगड़े रिलेटेड वीडियो रणनीति. So what we see on the planet earth, it's coming from the subtle world. So it's coming from the top dimensions to the bottom. So it's not that it's just on planet earth, it's happening in the subtle world too. So if you have watched movie Interstellar and all, so Bapuji says that these movies um, are also being created with the guidance of the divinity guidance. Why? Because the the people who are on planet earth, they are not aware or about this theory, that how subtle world affects. Many people don't believe into it, but there are lot of there are books who talk about it. And if you see with the nowadays past life regression, what does it talk about it? There are entities, and those affects you, right? But who are these entities? They are like earthly bound souls that after leaving the body, because they didn't have the trust to the god and to the light, they stayed here because of the attachment and because of the zero knowledge. So the soul knowledge is very important. Why it is important? That who you are is very much important. To know who you are and why you are here, everyone should ask this question. So even Bapuji also talk about that Rishi Munis, like olden day saints also used to get stuck sometime. And Parchintan Swachintan means there are a lot of videos Bapuji talk about. Instead of judging others, now it's time to get inside and do self improvement. Judge your own selves. Even sometimes you don't need to judge yourself, because if you become too harsh on yourself, that you are losing your virtues. So what is the virtue of the soul? Soul virtue is the peace, purity, lightness, right? So soul qualities are peace, purity, wisdom. And then when you have a peace, then you are feeling better. Means, of course, you can say uh, happiness has come. So these all are correlated. So it's time for doing to the self improvement. So now, how we can do that? So Babuji says that Vayu Mandal ko kaise badle. Babuji has explained. So so nowadays people do not understand, and it's very difficult to explain. Sometimes it's not about difficult to explain. Or after taking so many births, it's the mind capacity, it becomes so less, that mind, if soul doesn't have power, then it's very hard to understand the wisdom what Babuji is giving, what is written in the scriptures. That's why few people, few organizations says that all the scriptures are just a story, right? Because they do not have the capacity to understand it. So it's so now so what is required? What is required is to change the atmosphere. How to change the atmosphere? Now, one way is Bapuji mentioned as Param Shanti mantra. So when we do the Param Shanti mantra, it helps us to change our own aura, our environment. So Bapuji has given a wonderful video about it, that what happens. There is a video on this channel also in Hindi, in English, that what happens when you speak Param Shanti, what happens when you speak Behat ki Param Shanti. So what is Param Shanti? It's the highest state or highest energy of the supreme abode of this solar system. So that can help. That's a shortcut solution, I would say, but of course it requires some time, practice. So मन को कंट्रोल कैसे करें? So now मन को कंट्रोल कैसे करें उसके लिए भी बापू जी क्या बोलते हैं, लेट्स सी, because everything is all about mind. We are so entangled of mind. We are sitting for the meditation and a thought comes and then we are distracted. We bring ourselves, then another thought come, and then you do the meditation with that particular thought. In that thought, if some person is there, you do the meditation with that some person, because where attention goes, energy flows. So always attention should be to the Supreme Father, so that energy comes from the Supreme Father only. So let's see what Babuji says about मन को control कैसे करें. One second.
विचार शून्य होने से भी कुछ नहीं होता या विचार शून्य कोई मन होता है, एक बात बताओ, मन का मौन कभी विचार शून्य में होता है? मन तो कहीं एक सेकंड में कितनी बार भागता है इधर उधर, मन घोड़े की तरह, घोड़े की लगाम नहीं रख सकते, मन को कैसे लगाम? तो मतलब मन को कैसे कंट्रोल करो? उसको एक रास्ता तो दे सकते हैं ना, डायरेक्शन तो दे सकते हैं कि अगर मन को कहीं लगाना पड़ेगा। हाँ, वही मन को कहाँ लगाना है? तुम पहले
So Babuji is saying that mind is like very flickering, right? So you have to put your attention to mind to somewhere. So where we should put attention, what instruction we should give it to our mind. So we have Babuji is sharing that we have to tell our mind that you are the soul. We have to talk to our mind that you are the soul between these eyebrows, and that you are a point of light. You are beyond this body, a point of light. And then focus there again and again. 1 second.
अपने आप को आत्मा स्वरूप यहाँ मिल रही है, आत्मा स्वरूप करो तो आत्मा शरीर को चलाती है, राइट? हाँ, आत्मा आत्मा के अंदर मन है, मन के अंदर बुद्धि है, बुद्धि के अंदर संस्कार है। मैं बार-बार वीडियो में कह रहा हूँ, तो मन को बदलो, मन बदलोगे तो बुद्धि बदलेगी, बुद्धि बदलेगी तो संस्कार बदलेंगे, तो कर्म बदलेगी, कर्म बदलेंगे तो सोच बदलेगी। तो उसके लिए सोच बदलने के लिए तुम्हारा मन, क्या गीता में क्या बोला है? कर्म योगी बनो, तुम मुझे याद कर, कर्म करते करते मुझे याद कर। गीता में क्या क्या? कर्म बोलो, थियरी ऑफ कर्म को भी जानो और निष्काम कर्म करो। क्या करो? निष्काम कर्म। पूरे विश्व परिवर्तन के कार्य में लगो और विश्व परिवर्तन केवल परम शांति के वाइब्रेशन से होगा। नेगेटिव वाइब्रेशन पर परम शांति के वाइब्रेशन होगा। एक ही थियरी है कि तुम अपने आप को जानो, आत्म स्वरूप बनो और आत्मा में पावर लाओ। आत्मा में पावर की कमी है, आत्मा शरीर को चलाती है। तो आत्मा तुम कौन हो? तुम आत्मा हो तो सब जानते हैं, रूह सोल भी कह देते हैं। मगर ये सारी दुनिया को बदलने के लिए केवल एक ही कारण है, उनका मूल कारण ये है कि तुम्हारे विचार बदलो। अब मन को बदलो। मन को कैसे बदलो? मन बदलोगे तो विचार बदलेगा, तो मन को कैसे बदलोगे? मन को बदलने के लिए तुम्हारी बुद्धि बदलनी है। बुद्धि को कहाँ लगाओगे तुम्हें? और बुद्धि लगानी है आत्म स्वरूप बनते ऑलमाइटी ऑथोरिटी को लगाओ। डायरेक्ट परमात्मा नहीं, परमात्मा तो शिव भी है, महाशिव भी है, परमात्मा भी है, ब्रह्मांड, महाब्रह्मांड, यूनिवर्स, मल्टीवर्स, पूरा मल्टीवर्स में आता। केवल एक धरती है, एक ब्रह्मांड की हालत नहीं, पूरे महाब्रह्मांड में गैलेक्सियों में भी ये हालत है।
So Babu is explaining that now you have to control your mind, and it's not possible to control the mind. What is possible is to give direction to the mind. So give the direction to the mind that you are all the time any negative thoughts comes, first you have to listen the good video that what is negative thoughts, what is positive thoughts. Every thought comes during meditation, you can correct that thought also. If some bad thought comes, you don't need to react, but it's like you need to correct. So bring your attention again and again to the between your eyebrows, there is a third eye, that agya chakra, it's called in Hindi, and bring it again and again there and connect think about whom, like what Krishna has said in the Gita, what Babuji was saying, that in Gita Krishna Bhagavan said that become a karma yogi, remember him and do the karma, remember to karma, means karma yogi. You don't need to sit at whole the time like 8 hours or one place for the meditation. Remember him and do karma. Now whom to connect, whom to remember? Krishna's Nirakari, formless form, we have to remember, right? And those who are Behed souls, they know whom they have to remember. We have to remember the Supreme Father, Almighty Authority. Now, those who do not have the definition of the Almighty Authority, please visit videos on this channel to know who is Almighty Authority, or you can visit English video also on Babuji channel directly. So who is Almighty Authority? Meditate with Almighty Authority, because only He is having the pure power. Because when we say Almighty Authority, who is Almighty? He is the Father of all creation, right? Not this solar system, not this galaxy, not only universe. He is the Father of multiverse, not even beyond the multiverses, but for those who thinks that it is a lot of too much to digest, so they can think that he is the father of the beyond multiverse and connect to that supreme father, highest authority, almighty authority, then do the meditation. Then only our karma get dissolved and will become purely pure, and meditation take place and our soul will have power. So let's now, that was the main thing what Bapuji explained, that this is the time to connect. So now we will do meditation. um, okay, let's connect with this meditation. Relax your mind and soul. Relax yourself. Take a deep breath. Whatever happened till now, all the wastage thoughts, negative thoughts, whatever happened till now, let it get out. Thoughts are like a air element, right? So when you focus on the breath and give the intention your breath, so it will start working. Bring your focus, take a deep breath, and when you take out the air, just think that all the wasted thoughts, negative thoughts are coming out. One more time. Take a deep breath and breathe out, thinking that when you breathe out, think that all the negative, wasted thoughts are coming out. Now, just for a second, observe when you breathe in, whether it's coming from the left nostril or right nostril. Do you feel the air between your nose and lips? It has to be feel, right? It's not like some visual. It has to be feel. If you feel, that is okay. If you don't feel, that is okay. That is called awareness. Just to be aware. It's okay if you're taking from the left nostril, if you're taking from right nostril, there is nothing right and wrong here. Just bring your attention now to your third eye, Agya Chakra. Now, here we have to visualize and give affirmation that I am the peaceful soul, I am the powerful soul, I am the infinite of infinite soul. मैं बेहद के बेहद की परम परम परमात्मा हूँ. I am the soul full of wisdom. I understand wisdom of Babuji. I am here to give service first to the self improvement, self transformation, then give the service, become a medium of service. I can't do, I'm just a medium over here on planet Earth. Medium like a transformer of Bay of Supreme Father. Who is the powerhouse? Supreme Father, Father of all creation. And I'm just a transformer, mediator to do self transformation. I would become a medium to support to the divine plan, and that too, it depends on the Supreme Father. It requires the pure mind, pure thoughts, but everybody is invited when Supreme Father's divine plan to connect with Him, to surrender to Him. When we believe in Him, surrender to Him, automatically we start becoming purified. We become purifiers when we change ourselves, when we make ourselves full of wisdom, full of knowledge, meditation, service. We become more connect to the Supreme Father. So I'll just put this playlist. I'm playing this. This is the mantra, and so while connecting to our true self, after connecting to Supreme Father, we have to chant this. You can chant or you can just give one sankalp. This is for the beginners only, right? Once you connected, you will feel like talking in the silence. It's like telepathy with Supreme Father while chanting this mantra in your mind. So now let's keep the connection on. From the Supreme Father, the power is pouring on you. You are connected to Supreme Father directly. His love and power coming like a shower of light on you. And now you established a connection with Supreme Father, Babuji. Now we can listen and be in the silence. So the power and love and peace coming from Supreme Father pouring to our soul, and from our soul this love and peace spreading throughout our aura. Our aura is filled with this purity, pure, pure divine light and love. It's, it's like pure white light, and from our aura, it's spreading across the room, and from our room, it's spreading to the whole house. Each atom of the house is getting purified with supreme peace vibration, Param Shanti vibration. बेहद की बेहद की परम 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 महाशांति महाशांति महाशांति. Our house aura is lock and seal. Our aura lock and seal. We are peaceful. We are in the deep silence, deep Param Shanti vibration. Just feel the connection with Supreme Father. Stay there. का धन्यवाद, कोटि कोटि धन्यवाद माँ बाबूजी. Thank you for joining me today, and do put some time for yourself to calm yourself, because when you are calm, then only you can help anyone, even to yourself. So connect to the right source, talk rightly, positively, and remember Supreme Father for every task, everything you do. Thank you. Keep Param Shanti, finite supreme peace. Thank you for joining me today. Param Shanti.